Hello, lovely viewers, and welcome back to Jessica's Story Corner. Today, I have a magical tale for you about kindness, wishes, and the magic hidden in the most unexpected places. Get comfy because we're diving into the Golden Coin of Willowbrook. In the small, picturesque village of Willowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, lived a boy named Theo. Theo was not just any boy. He had a spark in his eyes that spoke of adventure and a heart that overflowed with kindness. One golden afternoon, when the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Theo was playing by the ancient oak tree at the village's edge. This tree was as old as the village itself, with branches that stretched like welcoming arms. As Theo dug around its roots, looking for treasures of the earth, his fingers brushed against something hard and cold. Digging faster, he unearthed a coin. A gold coin so brilliant it seemed to capture the very essence of the sun. It was unlike any coin he had seen. One side bore an intricate pattern of leaves and stars, while the other was smooth, save for a single word etched in an ancient script. Wish. As Theo held it, a gentle voice, like the rustling of leaves, whispered, "3 wishes I grant. Use them wisely, young one." His heart raced with the possibilities, but he knew this was no ordinary coin. Theo's first thought was of all the toys and treats he could wish for, but his gaze wandered to Mrs. Maple's cottage. Mrs. Maple was the oldest in Willowbrook, her back bent from years of gardening, her eyes often clouded by loneliness. "I wish for Mrs. Maple to never feel lonely or struggle with her chores again," Theo voiced, his young voice firm with conviction. The coin in his hand glowed warmly, and the air around him shimmered. From within the light, a figure emerged. A young, cheerful helper named Elise, who from that moment forward lived with Mrs. Maple. She was there to keep her company, tend to the garden, and share stories by the fire. Mrs. Maple's laughter filled the village for the first time in years, and it was all because of Theo's selfless wish. With one wish granted, Theo thought of all the children in Willowbrook, including himself, who had no safe place to play. The village had no playground. Children played in the streets or the fields, which wasn't always safe or fair. "I wish for a playground where all children can laugh and play without worry," Theo whispered into the breeze. The coin vibrated in his hand, and the ground trembled beneath his feet. From the earth, a magical playground rose, crafted from the very magic of the coin. There were swings that seemed to dance in the wind, slides that twisted like serpents, and a sandbox where the sand sparkled like tiny stars. At the center stood a guardian tree, an extension of the ancient oak, watching over the children with protective eyes. The children of Willowbrook flocked to the new playground, their laughter echoing through the village, a melody of joy and innocence. Theo's final wish was the hardest to decide. He had seen the toll that worry took on his parents. His father, a blacksmith, worked late into the night, his hands calloused from the forge. His mother, a seamstress, squinted over her needlework, her eyes tired from the strain. "I wish for my parents to never worry about money again, to live happily without the burdens of work," Theo said, his voice tinged with love and concern. The coin shone brighter than ever, and then, with a burst of golden light, it disappeared. From that moment, his parents found their work lighter, their efforts rewarded in ways they couldn't explain. The blacksmith's shop was always busy, yet his father had more time at home. His mother's sewing attracted patrons from far and wide, yet she never felt the strain. Years flowed like the village brook, and Theo grew into a man known for his wisdom and generosity. The magic of the coin had taught him the true value of wishing, not for personal gain, but for the well-being of others. Willowbrook thrived, becoming a beacon of kindness where no one felt the pinch of loneliness or the weight of too much work. The playground, now known as Theo's Haven, stood as a testament to a boy's wish for joy. And under the ancient oak, where Theo had found his magical coin, generations of children played, each hoping to find a piece of magic in the soil, perhaps to learn the lesson of wishing wisely, just as Theo had done. The village whispered tales of the boy and his golden coin, stories that would live on long after the last wish was made, echoing the magic of kindness through time. And so, the legend of the golden coin lives on in Willowbrook, a gentle reminder of the power of kindness. Thank you for joining me today on Jessica's Story Corner. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you won't miss our next magical journey. Until then, keep dreaming, keep wishing, and keep spreading kindness. Goodbye for now.